Hey guys, so welcome back to the YouTube channel. So in this video I'm going to teach you how to create a platform that literally sells social media likes, social media following, social media comment and engagement, and the rest of it. Yes, these are platforms like Outlet, like Fujes platform, wherever you go and literally buy followers, buy like. It is used by a million entrepreneurs to boost their social profile. So in this video I'm going to show you how to build such website without any coding tips, or without you knowing how to code from scratch. So without further ado, let's get started. Now I'm going to be using Aztec Host for this example, but there is a recommended hosting that you can use if you are building such site, because in my previous video I told you the kind of site I build with Aztec Hosting. So there's a hosting I put in the description of this video that you're going to click on to use in building this kind of website. So anyway, let's get started, and I'll show you how to do this with Aztec Hosting. So you can still use Aztec Hosting if you like, but you can use the one I have in the description for faster and better speed in building this kind of website. So let's get started. Now you have to create an account or register if you're using this hosting. So just visit the web page aztechhost.com to get started. Now you come here, you search for a domain name. So let's assume you're using let's say PRESCRAP.com. This is the domain name you're using. You're going to click on search. Oh, sorry, I just forgot to turn my internet connection on. So I'm going to click on search. After typing the domain name, I'm going to search for a domain name to see if it's available. Now as you can see, the domain name is available for $13. Now a lot of you guys literally complain to me if you're using those things. Like for order of my previous tutorial, a lot of people actually says that this hosting actually charge in dollar, in USD. So here is how you change it to fit your country currency. So you come down here, you scroll, you look for NGN, then you select, and then it's going to load again. You're just going to enter the domain name. So just enter the domain name and search. So it's going to give you an error. So currently this is about 20,800. So now you're going to click on add to cart. Now I'm going to add this to cart. Now the next thing is to come to store. Then you look for shared hosting and you click on it. Now shared hosting is the best hosting that you can utilize for this purpose, because you are just starting out and you do not have a lot of money to bump out there. So you want to use a very good shared hosting. As you can see, we would have been able to use this, but our disk space will be 5 gig, and that will be too small for us. And so we want to use about 30 gig disk space. So I'm going to order this, and as time goes on, you're going to keep increasing the size of the storage if you're using this hosting. So you click on use. Now you click on use, and then you have everything here. So your hosting fee is this. That's semi-annually. If you're paying for 6 months, annually 14,000 naira. Now once you've done that, you click on continue, and you have this, and you click on continue. There's no need to pay for all those things. So the total you're paying for just the domain name and the hosting is 28,000 naira. So 28,000 naira is what we're using to build this website, guys. 28,000 naira. So once you're done, just click on checkout. I'm not going to pay for this right now. I have a domain name and a web hosting that I'm going to use for this tutorial. So I just showed you guys how you can buy it if you're using Aztec Hosting. But preferably, there's a domain name in this. There's a link in the description that will take you to a perfect domain name that you can use for this website if you don't want to use Aztec Hosting. So I'm going to click on empty cart because I don't need it, and I'm going to log into my account and then go to my cPanel. So we begin the tutorial in full. So let me click on login, and then I'm going to pause this video and log in. Okay, so guys, this is my cPanel. So this is how a cPanel look. As you can see, you have a lot of different settings here. So this is how a cPanel look, as you can see. So what you have to do next is to look for your file manager, which is this, and open it in a new tab. So you open it in a new tab, which I have already done, and this is the domain I'm going to be using for this. So this is the extension I'm going to be using for this tutorial. So I'm going to delete what is inside, and the next thing is to upload the file. So now the file is what is actually make you be able to install the website. So I'm going to install the file now, and then we're going to continue the process. So click on upload. Now for those of you that literally just purchase your domain name, you will not have anything as this extension here. You have nothing like this. This is what you're just going to have, just .html. But because I'm using a folder or a subdomain inside my main domain, that is why it looks like this. So I hope you understand, guys. So that is why. So click on upload, click on select file. Now then, so once you get here, you click on select file. So you select the file and then you open up the file. So then you allow it some time to literally upload on your server. So you give it some time. As you can see, I've actually selected it and it's actually counting. So the size of the file is 49 MB, and they'll get this file. There's a link in the description that is download file here. So you just click on the link in the description and it will take you to where you have to download this file. Then you can download it and then continue with the process. So let's go. Okay, so we have it actually uploaded on our server. So the next thing is to visit your file manager. So after visiting your file manager, you now extract the file. So let me delete this. So what you do next is to click on the file, click on it, then you click on extract. So once you click on extract, the file will be extracted on your database. So let me do that. So click on extract file. So here you have all the files after extraction. So the next thing, okay, now you have the file extracted. As you can see, this is the file. You have the file extracted. So the next thing you have to do, you then click on the .env file. Click on the .env file, then you right click on it and you click on edit. So click on edit, then you click on edit again on your cPanel, and it's going to take you to this part where you edit the file to fit what you want. So let's go ahead step by step and I'll show you how to edit this part to fit your website. So now the first thing here is your application name. As you can see, this is the name of your website. So whatever name you want to call your website, you put it here. So if your website is just like mine, you can call it Peanut, the domain name I'm using. So you can call it Peanut. So whatever your website is about, you can just call it here and leave it. But for me, I don't have, this is just a demo website. So for you guys that are actually using this to build your website, you have to put a name here. Then number two, the second thing is your app URL. So let me go back to this place. I'm going to copy my app URL. For yours, you're going to copy your domain name. Now remember the domain name you purchased, that's what you're going to copy. You're going to put it here. So I'm going to put the domain name here, and this is it. Now the next thing is to come here, say do not remove the double quotes, is to connect your database. As you can see, this is the database connection area. So to do this, let's go to our database area. So come here to panel, look for database wizard. I prefer using database wizard myself. So open it in a new tab. So now we have to call this a name. So I want to call this 1122. So this will be easier for me to recall and delete. So 1122. So 1122 again, and then I'm going to use the name as the password. Now the reason I'm doing this is so I don't have to miss or forget anything that I'm using. So I'm going to copy this, paste it here as the password. As you can see, it's actually detecting. As you see, the password is 99/100. It's actually safe. So I'm going to put that and click on create user. So before I forget, I'm just going to come to the password area, come here, then paste it here. So remember, we use the same username and the same password for everything. So I'm just going to paste this one here and also paste this one here. So you have this opened, and I'm going to go back to my database, grant it all privileges, and then I'm going to click on make changes, and that should be all. So the next is your mail. So if you have an email address, you've created an email address. I'm not going to set this one because this is just a demonstration purpose. But if you have an email address or you want to create one, so you just come here and type in email. So here you create an email address. Then the email address you create, you're going to enter your domain name here. Just replace everything with what you see. When you see your domain name, put your website name, and then put everything here. Mail form, put your website name, and you should be done. So once you're done, you click on save changes, and it should be done. And let me go back to my database. Okay, it's actually be done. So the last part you want to do is to go for your phpMyAdmin. So now phpMyAdmin, this is where you upload your database, the database of the website. So we're going to go to the phpMyAdmin area and then upload the database of the website. So this is it. There's a light load, and then we'll upload our database. So this is the one we created just now, 1122. I'm going to click on import. So select file. So this is the file. I'm going to click on open, and then I'm going to click on import. So that's it, and then I'm going to allow it import, and we can continue with the tutorial. Okay, as you can see, we have the database import successfully. So now let's visit our website. So I'm going to enter the name of our website, as you can see, and I'm going to click on enter. So this is our website, guys. This is everything we just created just now. As you can see, it looks beautiful and wonderful. Yes, it looks beautiful and wonderful. So this is everything we just created, guys. It's okay. And the services are, you click on your services, you click on the about us, everything are actually here and working, so as you can see. So now what you have to do next, guys, so what you have to do next now is to literally log into your admin and start your editing. So now let's go to the admin and begin our editing. So you're going to go to your website /admin, and you click on enter. Oh, I made a mistake, /admin. So you click on enter. Now this is where you enter the admin details. So I'm going to change the admin details to something that is very cool. So I'll go to admins and change it. So this is the admin. So I'm going to change the admin details. So admin email, admin password. So normally I did some customization to it such that if you click on just the admin, it will not work. So let's go and do that. So now come here, click on edit, Come here, click on edit, and on admin password to password, enter your password. So let me call this admin 101. Let me just call it admin. And once you call it admin, you can either use the password hash function, or you can use the encrypt. So let me look for the encrypt function. So encrypt function. So the encrypt function might not work because of the encryption key, which you do not have. So use the password hash function and you click on go. So that's how you change your password to what you want. And if you come back here, you refresh this page and you click on admin and enter your password, admin, and then you sign in, and voila, you have your website, guys. So this is your website, you have it. I'm going to close it. So now for setting up the cron job to ensure that the website actually works perfectly, so you have to come here, click on this, copy this, go to your cPanel, search for cron. Now guys, I'm very sorry for the noise coming from the background of this. Actually, our office is now located along Textile Mill Road, so this is actually causing a lot of noise to us, so please bear with us. Now come to your cron job. On your cron job, all you just have to do is to come to settings, click on once per 5 minutes, and then scroll downward right here, add the link you just copied. So this link, then you click on add new cron job. But I don't want to add new cron job, but you just do that. Therefore, this other one, you copy it, you come back, you do the same thing, you add the new one here, and you click on add cron job. So that was all for the cron job, guys. You have successfully set up the cron job, and your website should be working. Okay, on this dashboard, the first thing you see when you come to your dashboard is your total users, your analytics about your website. So you have your total users, your total balance, your total order, your fund collected, last 30 days, profit, order, and joined. So this is everything you see on your dashboard when you just create when you just log in your admin part. The next thing is to go to your settings, which is the very important part. Settings. So you come down here, you see control, see basic control. Now this is I would say the important part of your website. So you can name your site whatever your site name is, say NUT. So I'm going to call this peanut, and I'm going to choose a dark blue. I literally like a blue color, so I'm going to choose dark blue. So what else? Currency engine. Okay, that's cool. Naira symbol, yes. Save changes. So I'm going to save the changes, and that's it. We have that saved. So if I go to my dashboard, I should have Naira symbol here. So now the next thing to do after setting that is to set up your theme. Okay, I jumped something. Okay, let's set up our theme. Now you remember that on our site, or when we visited our site, let me open this in the new tab, we had an orange color design, which is just like this. Okay, we had this design. So instead of this, now we're going to use something different because I don't like this. You can either use this or this or this. So I prefer this. This is quite good, so I'm going to select this and use this. So click on activate. Now you have this. Okay, now if we go back to our site, now this is our site right now. Currently this is our website. Now let's refresh it, guys. So let's refresh, and you will see that the design and everything will change, and this is the one I love most. So now our dark blue is not going to follow again, so let's go back to our control, basic control. So we can use whatever color you want, but the yellow is actually a good for this. So we can save this, and when we go back to our website, we'll refresh. So you see we have the yellow, guys. So this, how beautiful this looks like, guys. This is very, very sweet. So now let's go back. So we have everything set right up. The next important part to set up in your settings is your notice. If you want to add notice to your website, it's fine. So we've done your manage theme. The next is your manage SEO. So This you have to put your own logo. I do not have a logo. I do not have a logo for this. I did not design one, but you have to develop a logo yourself. So assuming there is a logo for it, you just click on this part. Let me see if there's any Domat logo on my site. Okay, let me say if it's this one. I don't know how this is gonna be. I don't know, but let's see if this can fit. Assuming this is your logo, so just click on save changes and you have a very big logo. So allow it for some time. It's going to change if you clear your browser. Okay, so yeah, you have to set your SEO. Call it what you want to call it. Call your site. Put your site name here. So you can say peanut. Call it the same thing here. Peanut. You call it the name you want to call it, and you save it. Once you save it, your SEO, your website is going to show up very well on Google. Now the next part after this is to come to API providers. Now API provider is the main thing. Like if you come to the site now, you go to services, you see that there's no service on it because there's no API provider added to the site. Now what you can do is to add a provider. So to add a provider, you click on add provider, and then you're going to enter the API URL and every details. Now I'm going to walk you how to do this. So I have two options for this. I have us being able to use between outlet and Fuges. Now outlet one hand is actually quite expensive, and sorry, it's not very expensive though, but it's actually slow service. Like I've used it before, their service is very slow. And you have Fuges on the other hand, the service is fast and on a moderate price. So in this kind of business, you want to ensure that your services is actually fast. So that is why I use Fuges for all my clients. So to do that, you just have to visit the Fuges website. So you go fuges.com. So let's go. So you go fuges.com, you click on enter. So once you click on enter, it's going to load the site, as you can see. Now you're going to create an account. So you're going to create an account. So I told you before, guys, I already have an account. So but for you, you have to create an account. This is the site. I simply use the site very often because I like them. So you can create an account with them, and then I'm going to show you how to continue with this. So let me create an account with them. Okay guys, I've succeeded in creating an account, as you can see. So this is my account on Fuges, as you can see. They have a whole lot of services, as you can see. So I can pick any of them. So let's say Instagram. Let's do Instagram followers. So let's just Instagram bot followers and see the amount. So as you can see, 700, 600, 700, 700, as you can see. And it's actually fast, so you can pick anyone and then you put your link and that's it. So guys, what you have to do next after you do that, you come here, look for API. They even say accounts. So you look for API, you select API. Now on the API, you come here, you copy this, the API URL. Remember on our part, we need to figure our API. So come here, API URL, you fix it here, you come back here, you get your API key on the account page, so you click on it. So I'm going to call this Fuges. Now the API key is what we're going to get now from the account page. So this is my details. So generate new, and it's going to generate our API key. So this is the key, as you can see, it has generated it. I'm going to bring it back to our platform. So this is the key, and $1 naira is equals to 1 naira for conversion rate. I'm going to click on add API provider. So I've successfully added the API provider and we have it live on our site. So we have it live on our site. So give it some time to load and we'll continue the process after loading. So the site will actually load. So let me go back to the API provider and see if we actually got everything we're looking for. So go back. So currently we have, as you can see, we have zero balance on our account. So the next thing now, remember that when we went to our website, we do not have any services. So now is to now import services from Forex. So go to add services. Now you want to add services. This is if you want to add it manually. But you click on show services and there is nothing here to show. Your users cannot do anything here. You understand, guys? So what you have to do is to click on import services. Now select API provider Forex. Click on get. Now what it's going to do is going to get all the services on Forex website and take them to your own site. Yes, it's going to get them and take them to your own site, as you can see. So this is like a whole lot of services, guys. This is up to 4,000 services. So you're going to have all of them. So you just click on this ID here, then click on add bulk service. So now how much percentage do you want to increase it? Now if Forex is selling for 400, how much do you want to add to it to get your own profit? So it's better you add 50%, so that 50% profit will be added to your own platform. So what I mean by 50% is added to your platform is anything you anytime someone engage on any transaction on your platform, that you get 50% profit. You understand, guys? So you click on confirm import. You click on confirm import. So once you confirm it with your increase of 50%, it's going to update and then you have your website all listed out. So let's allow it to update. So the reason this is taking time is because of the database. Now, because of the database. Now, I told you I was using a shared hosting that contained more than one website. I was using a subdomain. But for yours, it's not going to spend as much time as this because this server is almost filled up. So for yours, it's not going to spend as much time as this. It's just going to confirm and import once. But because my server is almost filled up, that is why it's actually loading over some time now. So, but once it loads, you have everything working perfectly. Okay, guys, so after some time it actually imported successfully, so we have everything here. So now if we go back to our website and we do service, we reload, you will see that we now have a lot of services here, guys. So remember it was 500 naira that was Facebook page like before per 1k. Now we have it at this amount, 610 naira, because we added 50 because we added about 50% increment. Now also what you can also do is to go to your settings. Where is your API provider settings? And sometimes update service price. Now this is where you want to update the price. If the price is lagging, you can update it here. So you can also set currency. You can change your currency here, and you can update your provider balance here, which is this. Now this is reading 0 because on my account on Forex it is reading 0. As you can see, 0. So what you can do is to come here and come to Forex, click on add money. So where is add funds? So, where do you add money? Add funds. So you click on add funds. So you click on add fund. I want to see something. Okay, STV Jake. Okay, you click on add funds, and on add funds you go to Flutterwave. So you use Flutterwave, then you type in the amount you want to deposit. If it's 5,000 or 50,000, you click on pay, and whatever fund you added, it will be showing in here that this is how much you have, and that is it. Now to edit your website, the write-up on your website, everything, the write-up on the about page, the FAQ, what you have to do is to come here, scroll downward, go to manage content, and then you see everything here, your about, your blog, FAQ. You edit all of them here to fit what you want. So I think I've been able to explain to you guys how to do this, and it has been a beautiful time creating this video. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, and I'll see you on my next tutorial, guys. So bye for now, guys.